everyone, welcome back to another video. Welcome to my channel if you're new. This is one of the first videos I'm filming in my new room, and if you are not up to date with my content, I just moved into my college house in Orange County because I will be transferring this spring into Cal State Fullerton. I am so excited for this next chapter of my life, starting school again, and I wanted to document my first week of classes, except I didn't think it would be this chaotic. There's been so much going on, so before we get into this video, I'm gonna do a little debrief and kind of explain what's been happening. I moved January 10th to my room, then I had orientation January 12th. When I was at that orientation, they sent out an email saying the first week of classes will be canceled because the professors are going on strike. I ended up going home for what I thought was going to be an extra week of winter break. Classes were supposed to start January 22nd, and so I came home back to my house and I was just chilling with my parents, and then the strike ended January 22nd. Today is January 23rd, and the strike ended last night at like 10 p.m. and I was like, now I have class. I had to make the decision to come back up and attend my classes tomorrow, Wednesday the 24th, and then I will have my first like official week next week on the 29th, if that makes sense. So the strike only lasted one day and classes being canceled were only one day, but I was expecting to have an extra week of break. They said classes were canceled, then the strike ended, and now classes are back. I will bring you along with me for tomorrow and just like prepping for school, and then I will vlog next week on Monday and Wednesday. My schedule is pretty nice. I do really like it, but I was not expecting to start school tomorrow. I am actually really looking forward to starting this new school. I will definitely take that back in about 2 weeks. So I'm gonna go eat dinner. I'll see you in a sec. Good morning and happy Wednesday. It is currently 9:30. I just woke up. I'm trying my best to like watch my volume. I think I said this in my last video, but in my new house, I'm just not sure if I'm being too loud or too quiet when I film. Please bear with me if you feel like I'm whispering or whatever. I'm still like trying to see how loud and how quiet I am, but I am just gonna lay in bed for a little bit. I have class today at 11:30. I'm gonna like get into it later in this video. I am probably gonna leave about an hour early because I want to scope out scope out my campus. That's a reason why I'm kind of glad that I did come up for these classes today, because a lot of people aren't going to be on campus, so I can kind of get a gauge of where to park, where my classes are, stuff like that. So it actually is pretty nice that I'm going to be able to do this rather than the first day when like everyone and their mothers is going to be on campus. That is pretty much what is going on. That's the situation. I also wanted to say that I used really bad tape to put stuff up on my walls. I decorated before I left when I first moved, and when I came back up here yesterday, almost everything had fallen down. So I need to get some better tape, but for the meantime, I just have some scattered decorations on my walls. I'm gonna lay in bed for a little bit. I'll see you when I'm ready to go to school. Crazy. I am now all ready for class. I didn't do a lot of makeup because I want to save that for Monday, and I'm just like not in the mood, but I did a little bit. My everyday beat, I do eyebrows, mascara, sunscreen, and then tinted lip balm. It's the perfect combo for every day for me. That's what we're rocking, and I washed my hair last night, so we have a fresh head of hair for my first day of class. I'm going to show you my outfit real quick. I'm going to eat a little breakfast and then pack up my bag and go. Here is my outfit for today. I'm just wearing this shirt I got from Brandy Melville. Also wearing my favorite jeans I thrifted. These are my favorite jeans to sit in. You know, if you have standing jeans or sitting jeans. These are my sitting jeans, and they are perfect to sit in my classes. So I'm gonna wear my Taylor Swift red cardigan. I love this thing. This is an extra small, which I cannot believe. This is the final outfit. I'm gonna pack up my bag. I'll show you later in this video what I have in it. I will see you guys on campus. Crazy. I just got back from my very eventful day, but first, before I give you a rundown and we talk about it, I'm gonna do a quick little Target haul. It didn't get much. I'm glad I went in for what I needed and didn't come out with anything else. We got toothpaste, we got toothbrush heads. Yeah, I use those. And then I got only one singular Olipop to have for dinner tonight, or with my dinner. And then I got these little frozen meals to try. They were like 2 for $5 and we'll see how they work. That is my Target haul. Let's talk about my day. I had my 2 classes today. The first class, and both of them were in the same building, which was really nice. So I only had to go up like 1 floor and they had a 15-minute break in between them. So that was pretty good. They went okay. The first one, we literally just went over the syllabus. Nothing crazy. The class is way easier than I thought it would be. Might take that back, but it just doesn't seem as hard as I expected, as well as the professor not being as scary as I thought he was gonna be. That was for my principles of entertainment communications, and then I had my history of mass communications class. I'm gonna start abbreviating these class names, but for right now, I'm just gonna say the full name. We just did a discussion. My professor was really cool. I was kind of like scared of him like at first, but then he started talking and he's a really cool guy, really nice, down to earth. And nothing bad to say. He was really funny too, and I took notes and I did a quiz in that class. Got an A. Yay, it was open note, nothing crazy. Fortunately, how the 2 classes I had today worked is immediately when you open the door, you're in front of everyone. I didn't know where to sit or anything. I didn't really talk to anyone today or meet with anyone. Everyone got there and they dipped, so I'm hoping to make some friends along the way. If you go to Cal State Fullerton, reach out to me. That'd be awesome. I know as time goes on, I'll get to know my classmates, and I also want to join clubs and organizations and stuff like that. That is my recap. I am in desperate need of a TikTok binge, laying on my bed, chugging water, and just relaxing. So I will talk to you all very soon, probably next week when I have my first full week of classes. But yeah, that's how it went. Hi guys, I just got back to my college house. It is currently Sunday, January 28th. I just spent the weekend at home. It was really nice, and this is like the first time I'm actually getting into a good routine and swing of things for the week. For a little bit now, I've been going back and forth between this house and my home in San Diego, but I have classes this week, no dilly-dallying and going out to eat and stuff. I'm gonna actually be on my grind, and so I did some grocery shopping at home. I'm gonna give you a little haul. I already have stuff in my fridge, so I'm not going to include that, but I got some snack packs, I got some meat to make, vegetables, milk, yogurt, things like that. But here are the dry things that I'm going to put in my pantry right now. They're these lime gluten-free tortilla chips. They're amazing. Brought up some vegetable broth. I made some lentil stew, but if I want to add a little bit more vegetable broth, I decided to bring the rest of it up. It's one of my favorite recipes. It's also really good. This lentil stew is so good for you. It has so many nutrients, so I made that. I also brought up some fruit. I brought some strawberries, and then I got some bananas. This will last me quite a bit. I love eating fruit every day. It just makes me feel so good. Types of pasta sauce. I have not had Alfredo pasta in forever. It's like a childhood favorite of mine. So I got this from this grocery store called Barron's. And then I also got some peanut butter. I've never tried Justin's, and it was the cheapest one I could find. I don't have peanut butter up here, and I didn't want to steal my parents because they love peanut butter. So I got this. These gluten-free granola bars. I wish I could be 100% gluten-free, but I am trying my best. These are perfect in between classes. These are so good. I could eat them in one sitting, but I got some of these. Oh, I got some cereal. I really want to eat this. Here you go. This like cacao. I guess it's like a Rice Krispie healthier alternative. To what extent it's healthier, could not tell you, but I got some of this with some milk and strawberries. That sounds so good. I'm gonna have this for breakfast tomorrow. But that is my grocery haul. I also have like random things like toothpaste and like shampoo and conditioner in here. I'm just unpacking my car. It's currently 3 p.m. I am gonna try to do some kind of workout today. I feel like that's what my body needs, and what I can do to like start out on the right foot for the week is what I'm trying to do. That didn't make any sense. I'm sorry. I have been driving for a majority of the afternoon, and all my brain cells have left the building. So that's what's going on. Good morning. It is now Monday, January 29th. It is my first day of classes for the week. It's currently 9:15. I just woke up a little bit ago and I'm so glad I actually came back up and went to class last week because I was like kind of in between since my classes were optional, but I am really glad that I did it because I feel like it really prepared me. I'm going to start getting ready in a little bit. I have my class again at 11:30, but I want to leave a little bit earlier. I'm going to meet up with a friend before class, which I'm really excited about. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna make my bed and then we'll start getting ready. I'm now gonna start getting ready for class. I just did some skincare. I have been only doing my skincare and like washing my face at night. That was my chair. I also have another squeaky chair. If you've seen my get ready with me's at home, you would know that I have the squeakiest chair at home, and I also have a squeaky chair here. So that's that. I have been only washing my face and doing skincare, what did I say, at night, and it's really helped with like the oil production on my face. I saw that on TikTok and I was pleasantly surprised that it was actually true and it worked. So if you have oily skin, maybe consider that, but always use sunscreen in the morning. So that's my first step. This isn't like a makeup routine or anything. I always use sunscreen. I definitely should have been using this earlier in life, but we'll find that out when I have wrinkles. What am I going to talk about today? I don't know. I love this little setup, by the way. I am so used to getting ready. Why are my glasses still on? I'm so used to getting ready at my little shelf in my room, and then when I would film Get Ready With Me, I'd sit down, but now I decided I just want to get ready at my desk. There's something about getting ready when you're standing. I don't know what it is, like standing in front of a mirror. It's just like, I love it, but we're gonna try out something new. I think the main reason why I want to do this is I got this mirror from Rare Beauty. Super duper cute. Here's my little tripod setup right there. I want to use this and I've been waiting to use it when I moved, and now I moved and now I don't want to use it, so I'm gonna force myself to. I also put this little Sony Angel, so it's gonna be my little motivation to actually get ready at a desk. See, it's the Say, what is this called? I can't read this, like super glow, star glow stuff. I don't know. My mom has it and she loves it, so I'm gonna just try putting on a little bit and seeing where it takes me. I feel like even though I can be very extroverted and I can be very introverted, don't get me wrong, I love my alone time and I'm very outgoing, but I also have a lot of social anxiety, so it's like really weird balance between the two, and I'm still kind of figuring it out as I go along. It's just nice because I feel so comfortable in front of the camera and stuff. You know, being at a new school, a new campus, figuring out everything and making friends, I knew it was going to be a struggle, especially because my school is mainly a commuter school and I'm included technically. Like, I drive to campus, I don't live on campus or anything. But yeah, I only go to campus twice a week, and then in the meantime, I guess I'll share it now, why not? I actually have another internship this semester. I am going to be working at a public relations agency again this upcoming semester, but I'm working at a different one than I did in the fall semester. This kind of came, I want to say, a little bit last minute. I applied in like late October and I ended up hearing back a couple weeks ago, and I was so surprised. I was really shocked. Internships are a whole other thing. Like, they are a whole other thing. So sometimes the most unexpected things can turn out to work out in your favor, and so I'm really excited for that internship happening very soon. So I wanted to share that with you, but I'm gonna go off camera and finish up this makeup because I am running late. No one is surprised. So I will see you soon, and then we'll pick out an outfit and get this day going. I am now all ready for class. I'm going to give you a little OOTD and then I'm going to go eat breakfast and head out the door. I love my outfit today. It's going to be around 79-80 degrees and it is January, so that is really fun, and I'm just going to embrace it and wear a warmer outfit that I would probably wear in the summertime. Here she is. I have to go a little farther back, but I'm just wearing this vest I thrifted. I'm wearing this little shirt from Realization Par. I was feeling blue today, not in like a sense of I'm feeling sad, but I'm feeling like blue, wearing blue, if that makes sense. I was feeling like wearing blue today, and then I'm wearing this plaid blue skirt from Urban Outfitters. I'm gonna head out the door and I will see you when I am on campus. I just made it to campus. I am so surprised with parking. I went into a lot I've never been in before because it's closer to my lecture hall. You know, for some reason I was going up and down and there were only spots on the 6th floor, and I was like, okay, that's fine, till I realized how bad it's gonna be to leave campus later. So something, you know, told me to keep looking down and go down instead of keep going up, even though it said full. And I caught someone leaving right by the exit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so now it is, what time is it? I think it's 10, my phone's right here, duh. I think it's 10:45. I'm gonna meet my friend in like half an hour right before class. So I think I'm gonna go find somewhere to read. I brought my Kindle with me just cause I thought I might have some free time before classes start. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Quick little drive with me as I exit the parking lot. I just got done with my 2 classes. They were very simple. The first one, my professor is still going over final project paper thing we're doing, and we talked about pop culture trends. We talked about Taylor Swift and like Travis Kelce and all of that, and then we also talked, okay, goodbye. I was talking about my classes in the car and I completely forgot where I left off, so let me like think. Yeah, okay. I was talking about my classes and what we did. So we were talking about like pop culture and stuff in our final project in my Principles of Entertainment Communications class for my major. And then in my History of Mass Communications class, we were talking about a bunch of history with like the Bill of Rights, the printing press era, and Thomas Jefferson and Alexander Hamilton. And that's the unit we're on right now. So it was a lot of history. We have a quiz due before each class, and to do the quiz you have to do the readings, and I did the readings and notes in the quiz, and that's all we talked about in the class. So it was kind of like a refresher. I didn't have to like be fully alert paying attention. But now I'm gonna eat some lentils. I meal prepped, super good, and then I'm gonna go to the gym with my friend Sophia, who was in my last video. We're gonna do that, and I don't know what else to vlog right now, but I'm home. I'm gonna change, and hopefully later tonight I can decorate. I do not have too much homework. I have been so on top of my work. I need to carry it through the whole semester, but right now I'm doing really good. So I don't have any homework. I really want to read tonight too, and we'll see how productive I will be. I'm gonna go eat some lunch and go to the gym, and I'll see you all later today.